Hey everybody, PKO Gamer here. Been behind trying to get some things recorded, spending time with the family. Just not really sat down and just knock a few videos out. I'm going to try to record here 3 videos. Try to do some more toward the end of the week. There's things I want to talk about. First thing I want to talk about is a quick review of Link's Awakening for the Switch. I have the original. I got to find it somewhere. I do have my original Game Boy, Tetris, the first Ninja Turtles game. Gargoyle's Quest. They got some fantastic stuff on the Game Boy back in the day. And I've had this since October 3rd, my birthday. I didn't get it right off the bat. Family's like, don't touch that. Don't get that. Don't look at it. Somebody might get it for you for your birthday. And I did get it for my birthday. And, I haven't beat it. I put some hours into it. I'm on like got into the third main dungeon. I'm not rushing it because I know it's not it's about 15 or so hour long game. But I know a lot of stuff to do because I played the original. What do I think of it? Well, the graphics are fantastic. They do have this little blur effect. Some people say they hate it. Somebody just modded it off there. I don't care. I think it's there for a reason. It probably help performance because I'll get to that here in a second. The graphics are cartoony. They look like a bunch of shiny toys walking around, and it looks fantastic. I don't see any jagged edges. You go through the grass, it slows you down just a little bit. The sounds are wonderful. The controls are great. They're not perfect. I'll get to that in a second. Overall, the presentation is fucking phenomenal. This is just my favorite Zelda game. Why? I ended up playing a lot of other games, like even didn't get into Pokemon. Just now, at 42, well, a little bit, about 41, started playing Pokemon Go with the family. Even though I tried it when it first came out. Just didn't get into it. Now I'm into it. Now we got Let's Go Eevee. I know that's one that's already been out. We're going to start playing it. And then Pokemon Sword and Shield stuff we're going to get into. So I've got into Pokemon. What is I playing? Mario Brothers, but a lot of things like Gargoyle's Quest, a lot of Mega Mans, a lot of fighting games. Like I went up and got Mortal Kombat 2 on the Super Nintendo and skipped Link to the Past. And then ended up getting Link's Awakening, playing it before Link to the Past, and I fell in love with Link to the Past. Link's Awakening was the first true Zelda game I ever played. I didn't play the Zelda games other than the Walmart kiosk. And I was like, I ended up playing things like, about Super Mario Brothers and the Mega Mans and stuff. I focused on different stuff, and I didn't get a lot of allowance. My parents didn't get me a lot of games, so I had to focus on different type of games, and that's what I played on. So how does this compare overall? It's a beautiful remake. It's a beautiful remake. I do have the amiibo upstairs. I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to get it, start using it. The game is beautiful. The game sounds great. It does have a Mario Maker, Zelda Maker like dungeon creator in it. I piddled around with it just a few minutes. So the controversy to this is that the game is $60. Switch tax. Switch tax. Well, I got a picture here. I'm going to pop up to right over here somewhere. This is from a Funktronics page from a Sears catalog. It's around $93, $94. And there's Link's Awakening. $40 after $5 off. Normally $45. So back in the day, these games weren't that cheap. Especially at that time, $40 was pretty high. So everybody's like, well, it doesn't matter. It's a remake. Well, look. I'm going to look at this a different way. If you think it's too high, then just wait. It'll go down in price by eBay, Mercari. Again, Mercari is a place I use. We got Let's Go Eevee for $30. It doesn't have a case, but some of them have with a case like $32, $30. People want to get rid of their shit, and they're not going to go to GameStop. You can get these games used. People are already giving away or selling Link's Awakening in a case low 40s online, so go look for it. But people say it's too much. It was a $40 game, at least. And now it's a $60 game on a console that is a hybrid console. So you get a console living room experience and a handheld experience. You get a 3D world rendered world in a new engine from the ground up. So that's a lot of work. And brand new sounds, brand new music by orchestras. I can't remember the name of it. I looked it up. I saw that as a little tidbit. It's just, there's a lot of love that's went into this remake. Plus, you get the Mario Maker side of it with making the dungeon. But some people think it's not worth $60. And I have to say, for a $40 MSRP game back in the day, remade on a new console with a brand new engine, not just the Game Boy Color version. No, this is a brand new engine. Yeah, for 15 hours or so, that's not bad. There's a lot of games out there that sell for 60. It's around a 10 or 11 hour, and people buy it. It's Zelda. If you haven't played it before, or you don't remember everything like my old brain does, I'm still struggling. I had to find one of the keys to get into the second or third fucking dungeon. I couldn't remember. I didn't want to look it up. I was like, where am I going? Oh shit, I'm going over here. Oh fuck, I'm going over here. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to pop it up on screen. Usually I do, but I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's a little bit biased. I'll admit that, because I love Link's Awakening. There are some small issues. The controls are good, but you cannot use the D-pad. Very, very anti, old school Zelda. I didn't like that. The controls are that's the only gripe in the controls I found. Controls are fantastic. It's like, why can't I use the D-pad, Nintendo? There are performance issues. I mean, when you come outside and do certain areas, you can see the frame rate drop below 30 still. I hope they patch that. And I think that's why that little blur, little thing that people have tried to mod it out, is there to help with the performance. So I'm okay with it. Even though the graphics are cartoony, they're high res. It doesn't matter that they don't look realistic, or Gears of War or Halo or Call of Duty. Yes, if you render something in high resolution and have a lot of anti-aliasing, it does take processing power. It's a beautiful game. That's another thing that's a problem. And those are the only two things that knock it down for me. Yes, I would give this a perfect 10 out of 10 if it wasn't for those things. Oh yeah, one more thing. It's a little easier than the original game, because with the Switch controller, you can hold ZR and hold your shield out while you're fighting and everything without having to swap. Used to be, you had the two buttons, A and B, on the Game Boy, and you had to swap stuff out. Well, now you can put your sword and then two other things and your shield on R, which makes it easier. Of course, there's a hard mode, so if you need to, but the normal is a little too easy. So those are a few things that I don't like about it. But overall, this is a fantastic game. If you've never played it, this is a must buy. And if you've never played it and you don't like spoiling yourself, you like to take your time through a Zelda game, I don't see why $60 is not a problem. If you have played it before, wait till somebody sells it on eBay, Mercari, or any of those type of let go websites, and pick it up for $40. It's still a great game. It's almost perfect to me. There's just a couple of little hitches in the graphics FPS department. No D-pad support. At least it wasn't on my Pro Controller. I don't know why the D-pad wasn't working. And a little easy on the normal settings. So other than that, I think it's a wonderful game. What do you think about it? Have you played Link's Awakening? Have you tried a new Switch version? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please just like, subscribe if you like this video, and like my channel, and I do appreciate it. Everybody, I do appreciate everybody. See, I can't even talk today. Oh my gosh. I haven't recorded so long. All right, everybody. PKO Gamer out.